glow queen, manifesting your reality. Say these words with me. I am perfect, well protected. I am so divine. I attract what's mine. Sexy, beautiful, confident, abundant, blessed, grounded, stable, sacred, magical, love. I stay in high vibrations. My life I'm manifesting. Through us, my world is changing. My energy's evolving. I love the way you glow, queen. 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 Sexy, beautiful, confident, abundant, blessed, grounded, stable, sacred, magical, love.
Alrighty, so hello everyone. Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. I hope that everybody's doing amazing. I absolutely am, but you know, I make it my business to do so. So if you're new, welcome. Come on in, grab a seat, get comfortable. If you're back, today is day 15, and I'm so proud of you for showing up for yourself and staying the course. And you are more than halfway through this journey. You have 7 days left. Now, remember, like I said, you're going to do another one after this. But this is the first step into getting you into some type of alignment, right? And getting into that self-love. So like I said, today is day 15 of our 21 days to self-love and soul alignment challenge. Today, our topic is going to be vision alignment, okay? Who are you becoming? And so we've already been talking about this for the past 2 weeks, and this is why I told you a lot of things that you're going to hear on here are absolutely going to be repetition, because it's the same thing over and over. But the reason it keeps coming back is because you have to keep doing it over and over to get it implemented into your system. You have to start practicing these tools, your intuition, right? Your faith, your observing your thoughts, right? You being conscious, aware, and present, and all these beautiful things. So, with that being said, the way to practice vision alignment is going to be, hey Vincent, hey love, how you doing, my love? Grand Rising. So the way to practice vision alignment is going to be what? Because we've already been talking about this. Journaling, right? Journaling, meditation, spend time with nature, right? Where are you from, baby? I don't think I've seen you here before, my love. Spend time in nature, putting those feet on the ground, grounding, taking 5 to 10 minutes out to do your visualization, meditations, and all these beautiful things, right? And practicing mindfulness, which is you being present. Remember, you have to feel whatever it is you are trying to receive. Now, the other thing about this vision alignment is, I know that a lot of you have not been able to have that glimpse of your higher self, right? And see these beautiful things yet. So this is why you taking this time doing these 4 things that we just hit on is going to get you in alignment with that, in that space, love. This is going to get you in alignment and connection with spirit, with God, with the universe, the cosmos, the stars, your ancestors, whatever it is you believe in. Okay? Hola, ¿cómo estás? Who is this? Hey, Doru. What is this? Doru Kana. Hey, baby. Okay, so Like I said, it's the same things over and over, but you have to keep doing them over and over until they start working, until you start seeing results. And after you start seeing results, well then, you're going to ramp it up a notch, right? Because this is you realizing your power and tapping into it. So now you're really going to now begin to operate out of these places and spaces, okay? You're no longer going to be a part of the system. So your intuition, your faith, source, God, the universe, these are where your directions are going to come from now on, from the invisible, okay? The only way for them to come through is they're going to come through your body. They're going to come through your vessel. And if you don't know these sensations, what they feel like and all these things here, you're going to miss getting into alignment. So this is why you have to keep doing these things over and over and over again. This is a lifestyle. So check this out. Even though you're doing them right now, like I'm saying, you are now understanding that you are a spiritual being having a human experience. So that means in the future, whenever a problem arises, a challenge, an adversity, guess where you're going to go to? Your spirit guides. How are they going to give you the information that you need if you don't know how to listen, how to communicate? Okay, so that's just a little side note. Now, like I was saying, when it comes to your higher self, it's easier when you have that preview, right? That vision, that seeing in spirit of your higher self. But we all don't have that. So you spending this intimate time is going to open up that space for spirit to come in and start giving you these glimpses of yourself. And like I said, once they start coming in, then that's what you absolutely use to go on up to where you're going, okay? Now, you want to get into alignment with your beliefs and actions, okay? Remember, everything has to be working together. Your mind, your heart, and your soul have to be on the same page. It does not matter what you're saying if you don't mean it, right? We also understand that our words, we can either be speaking a blessing into our lives, a self-prophecy, or you can be speaking demise over yourself, curses over yourself. The power lies in your tongue. This is why, even though it's not here yet, you speak it. This is what speaking into existence means. So even though you can't see your higher self, you still speak over her. You still speak over him. This is where your affirmations come in. You keep speaking and feeling until you see. And don't stop. Okay? Now, when it comes to aligning with your belief and actions, you're going to have to let go of that ego for a second and identify and release the parts of you that strives for external validation, and instead listen to your soul and your authentic self. You don't need that outside validation. I've already told you that, so I'm not even going to go deeper into that one. Examine and replace your beliefs. Every time you remove a part of that old belief system, that old mindset, you absolutely go in and then get to replace it with something else, okay? You want to confront and challenge those beliefs that are holding you back. And then replace them with truths that resonate with your authentic self, okay? The deeper you get into this journey, the bigger those truths are gonna get, okay? Take aligned action. Make choices and take action that is in line with your purpose and your destiny and what you are trying to do. It doesn't have to be perfect. You are absolutely going to make mistakes, right? But we understand that mistakes are stepping stones to our success. So it's okay to make a mistake. That means you're a step closer to whatever it is you're trying to attain. But make sure you keep taking that action that aligns with the person you are now becoming and where you are now going. And when when things get too heavy and you feel like you cannot do it, do not give up. This is when you go into your surrender. Remember, you're not by yourself, but you absolutely are believing and trusting in something that is absolutely bigger than you. You've probably, obviously, you've never seen before, and well, you don't really know what to do. So this is where your surrender comes in. This is where you are saying, you know what, I've come as far as I can go. I need some help here. And so it's nobody's business but your own. There's no embarrassment here. There's no shame here. There's no ego here. There's no pride here. You're not going to the people for help. You're going to spirit for help, to your creator for help. Okay, so get used to surrendering. And then that surrender, well, that's where your answers are going to come from. That's where your solutions come from. Okay, so stop dwelling on, again, what is going on outside of you and really try to focus inside. So another thing you're going to want to do right now is do what? Get involved with like-minded people. Is it hard to do? Absolutely. There's not going to be a lot of people in the same space that you are. Okay? The next thing is going to be communities right here. Places like this. This is where you want to come and get your support from. You don't have to worry about being judged. Okay? And also start practicing other ways to connect with spirit. Just because you may be a certain religion and have a certain belief when it comes to spirit, this is you now understanding, right, that, well, you need to get to know spirit for yourself. And the only way to do that is to move away from these things that were previously taught to you and instilled in you. I'm not saying you can't go back, but for the time being, you want to step away. So allow God to come in and show you what it is, who it is. Allow spirit to do that. This is you building a relationship for yourself. Okay? Now, when it comes to the part about who are you becoming, this is a very confused state to be in. This is a very lost state to be in. It's a very overwhelming state to be in, especially when you come to the realization that everything that you thought that you knew was not what it was. The person that you thought you were for all this duration of time is not who you truly are. These things hit hard when they touch surface. And so Spirit gave me 5 questions, and they absolutely helped me discern and decipher who I was and who I was becoming. Okay, so I'm going to give you 5 questions and sit with them. Don't try to rush to answer them, or answer them now and then go back and then re-answer them. Give yourself time to sit with these questions, right? Give yourself time to visualize, right? And to get into alignment, and then see what comes up, and then go back and answer them. Actually, I think that you should absolutely do that so you can see the before and after. But 5 questions I want to give you, and these are 5 questions that Spirit gave to me when I began my journey. The first question is, who am I? Number 2, where am I from? Number 3, why am I here? Hey, Omer. Hey, baby Grand Rising. How you doing, love? Number 4, what can I do? And number 5, where am I going? Okay. Like I said, answer them now and then go back and answer them again later so you can see the difference in the before and after, because there absolutely will be a difference. And it's going to be ever changing, right? It's always going to be ever changing. So, one thing I want to leave you with is, I want you to realize that no matter what state that you're in currently, it's temporary. Okay? This is why we have seasons, right? So, if you're in a good place, absolutely enjoy it, live it up, have the time of your life. And if you're not if you're in a not so good place, it's okay. It's not going to last long. Every storm absolutely has an expiration date. Not only that, as soon as you get into alignment, guess what? Those storms are going to begin to disappear. Okay? So, for your assignment tonight, I want you to sit with those 5 questions that we just went over. Okay? I left the link for you to my self-love journals in the description below. There's also affirmation for today and a journal prompt for you. I love you. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. What do I want you to do for the rest of your night? I'm sorry, guys. I've had a long day. Listen, I had my grandkids. I've had my grandkids since Friday. And then I just dropped them off. So mind you, I have 3. Okay, they are 6, 2, and 1. And so I just went and dropped them off. And now I'm getting ready to go on a cruise here this weekend for 7 days that I have not gotten myself together for. So right before I got on, I was in there trying on outfits and shoes and stuff, trying to get myself together. So I'm a little razzle-dazzled right now. And listen, also this full moon energy, but it doesn't matter. We're here, we're great, and we're expecting beautiful things. So listen, I love you guys. Enjoy the rest of your night. But what do I want you to absolutely do for the rest of your night? Bye-bye.